What's up YouTube, Delix here today, and I'm doing a review on Star Wars The Last Jedi, which is about Rey discovering her new developed abilities from the Force with the guidance of Luke Skywalker, who is unsettled by the strength of her powers. Meanwhile, the Resistance prepares to battle with the First Order. Now, the film takes a lot of risks by going in a lot of unpredictable directions for a Star Wars film, which may conflict some fans thanks to the direction and writing of Rian Johnson. Though The Last Jedi reminisces events from previous Star Wars installments, the film manages to tell a fresh original story that provides jaw-dropping memorable action sequences from beginning to end, along with providing one of the best visuals I've seen in a Star Wars film. Introduces new elements of the Force that have never been portrayed on the big screen, with the story between Luke, Rey, and Kylo being the most compelling and intriguing throughout The Last Jedi, providing answers about their past and possibilities for their future. With stand-up performances from Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, and the late Carrie Fisher as General Leia. There's also a good amount of humor peppered throughout The Last Jedi, which comes from multiple characters such as Luke, Poe Dameron, and even General Hux of all people, but matches the characters' personalities and circumstances they're in. However, one of the things that holds back The Last Jedi from being one of the best Star Wars films is the Finn and Rose story arc, which was one of the weakest elements of The Last Jedi by taking away the film's momentum of the main narrative, and how it ultimately resolves by the end of the film doesn't feel rewarding at all. In fact, most of the supporting cast in The Last Jedi was underwhelming as well, from Benicio del Toro as DJ and Underworld Codebreaker, who was kind of meh to say the least. Then we have Laura Dern as Vice Admiral Holdo, an officer of the Resistance, who played her part well, but there was a confrontation between her and Poe that could have easily been resolved if they could have just told the truth about the current situation. And then there's Snoke and Phasma, both had memorable moments in The Last Jedi, but I was still left wanting more. I mean, the Porgs got more screen time than Captain Phasma. Overall, The Last Jedi is a great addition to the Star Wars franchise, not a perfect movie by any means. However, the film manages to take risks that execute in a way that keeps the series fresh, with surprising reveals, visually stunning choreographed action, engaging storytelling, well-balanced humor, and pays homage to what came before without feeling like a complete rehash. But The Last Jedi is held back by an underwhelming and boring subplot, along with a handful of supporting characters that come off feeling underutilized and deserve more character development. So I'm going to give Star Wars The Last Jedi an 8.5 out of 10. And if I had to rank all the live action Star Wars from worst to best, I'd probably go The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens, Rogue One, The Last Jedi. Even though I gave Rogue One a better score than The Last Jedi, I was more engaged with The Last Jedi's story due to its unpredictable nature. Then I would go A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. So what do you guys think in the comment section down below about Star Wars The Last Jedi? What are your thoughts on the film? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out, and subscribe for more content from me on Star Wars and other films in general. I'm DMLX. I'll see you in the future.